Hi YouTube, it's Hope for Change here. Just wanted to do a video review. Now, as you can notice, I have uber pigmentation going on right now. Um, it doesn't look the greatest, but I have going on around here, and a couple dots around this area. And then there's one down here, this little dot, you can't really see it. None of these are from acne. Um, I made very sure, um, well, yeah, okay. What's my review on, first of all? Um, I bought this off of eBay. Um, it is called Infinite Skin, okay? It seems to work very well. I just got it like 3-4 days ago. So this is day 2 of the peel. So basically, how does it work? What kind of peel is it, first of all? Well, it says Infinite Skin 80% luminance peel. It's a lightening lactic solution. Okay, so what that means is that, well, lactic acid is the main ingredient in the peel, and basically what it does is it removes the top layer of skins. So if you have, because there's many layers of skin, right? Like the uppermost layer is not alive. Even on your arm, your body tends to have a lot thinner skin. That's why it's more sensitive. And same with your face. Your face has, I guess the thickest areas of skin would be on your hands and your feet. Feet probably the worst, or best example, I should say. So basically what it does is it reacts with the skin and it literally gives you a controlled chemical burn. So just like how you would get a burn in a lab, or how there's certain chemicals under your sink that have hand, because it's acidic or corrosive, and it will, if left on the skin for too long, it'll hurt you. So the key thing with any peels, because I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube, they've all been women. So if I'm the first guy that you've seen doing a kind of review on a peel that actually shows the damage that has been done, then let me know down below, because that'd be interesting to know. But yeah, my main point of all of this is I wanted to document how it looked after. Now, it's very careful for anyone doing a peel. I just want to warn them, do not leave it on your face for very long. It says in the instructions, only leave it on your face for 30 seconds to up to a minute for people that are first-time users. And it said for more experienced users that have a higher sensitivity, or sorry, not a higher sensitivity, for users that are new, they would have a higher sensitivity, so you only use it for 30 seconds. But for people that have been using this kind of product for like years or whatever, they would build up a tolerance. That's what I meant to say. So they could use it for like up to 2 minutes, like a minute to 2 minutes, but still not recommended to leave on the skin for too long, because it can, if left on the skin for too long, instead of actually peeling off the dead skin and getting rid of any hyperpigmentation or age spots, enlarged pores, acne scars, just normal scars, even freckles, things that you're naturally born with. It can, well, you aren't really born with freckles. Freckles are enhanced by the sun. Like, depending on the skin type that you have, you could be more prone to freckles. But it can still help to even out skin tone. So even if you had a lot of freckles on your face, it would help to even it all out, basically. So this is day 2, and one other key thing that I'd like to mention is that when using this, you really, really want to do a test spot on your face first, okay? Test a spot on your face first. So like yesterday, it was fairly early in the morning, Um, this spot here, about a size of a quarter. You can't really tell, but well, a little bit, I guess. But here was I did about a quarter size, of the peel, which it says to use gloves in the instructions, and it warns you to be very careful because this acid, if you get in your eye, can blind you. So be very careful. And if you get it on your hands, it'll peel your hands. So you really don't want that. But I don't have gloves. Just like I don't have cleaning gloves lying around anywhere conveniently, and instead of going out to get some, I have some Q-tips. So what I did is, this is a little eyedropper. So I dispense it into a little container, and then just made sure that it didn't get on my hands. I will be honest that when I was doing it, and like obviously dipping it in and then going like this and dabbing it on, I only did little test areas. Like the first spot I did was here, and I left that on for 30-40 seconds, and it hasn't even really turned red there, which is like the first spot I did. And then that was fine after like, I don't know, 20-30 seconds. So I was like, well, I might as well continue to do more because that hasn't even gone red yet. So I did here, and I left that on for about the same thing, 20-30 seconds. So that means this had been on for 20-30 seconds. This spot had been exposed to the chemical for at least a minute, maybe a minute and 10 seconds. I know it wasn't too long, like, because it's my first time. It said keep it under a minute for sure, which I still kind of didn't follow. But if you notice though, here didn't even turn red at all. And today I actually did it a little bit more, but I didn't do my whole face. Like I only used the Q-tip where there was scarring, which wasn't noticeable before. Like on any of my previous videos, you would not notice any of my acne, or you might notice like a couple pimples, but you wouldn't label me as someone as having acne. But now if you look at me, it actually kind of looks like I'm kind of pizza faced, because like I even got it going on up here, like right there, there's a red dot. That's not even a pimple. Like it really isn't. I know it looks like one, but all of these dots are not pimples. And before you could see some of them, but having put this chemical on it, it's and I've read up about this online quite thoroughly, and it's quite common for the next day, even the next 2 days, up until the point where your skin has actually fully healed itself, fully regenerated, and gone through a full cycle of skin regeneration. Up until it goes through that, you can experience some minor redness. It's not really, you wouldn't call this hyperpigmentation because it's just damage from the chemical. It's not actually caused from picking at pimples or anything. But yeah, like my forehead was perfectly clear before. I didn't have a single pimple. I thought that because my skin was really clear, like it's the best it's been in weeks, so like without having any or whatever, so I figured that because of my my current like how my face is right now is doing pretty well. So I thought if any time I was gonna try this peel, it should be now. And after doing the test spot here, it didn't turn red, so I thought I would do it again today, but not on any of the spots that had the chemical yesterday. That was a very big must. Like any spots that were red from yesterday, you do not ever double expose with a peel that is that strong. Probably wouldn't have even recommended that I do, but I didn't want to have to wait until my face was fully healed on just this one spot before trying other spots, because I already knew that I wasn't going to have an intense allergic reaction, because I even found on YouTube that there was a girl that it's caused her like permanent skin problems, which I'm not bashing the company obviously, because I bought the product and I've used the product less than an hour ago, so I'm in no way bashing the company, but I am saying that people are allergic to things, you know, and everyone's skin is somewhat different. Someone might be able to go out in the sun for 2 hours. Someone might go out in the sun for 2 hours and blister in a sunburn. Another person might be able to eat peanuts. Another person might eat one and swell up and have to go to the hospital, you know. But that doesn't make peanuts or the sun evil, or, you know, that just means that we have different sensitivities to them. So same thing with this chemical. You want to be very cautious and careful. And then, I don't know, you could try doing what I did, because I didn't really see the point in slapping it on my whole face. Like, that's a fairly large surface area if you think about it, considering that I only really wanted to do, and like, see, it looked a lot worse on the camera. Well, actually, it looks pretty bad in person too, but there's only like a little teeny dot in each of these like red splotches. Like, my whole redness of my forehead is mainly just that dot. And around here there's like one dot. Here you can't even really see. And here it was just because there was a little couple acne scars, but you couldn't, they weren't even pigmented or anything. So it's just, it's gotten a lot redder. But okay, I'm looking at the timer and I can see that I've gone on about this for 11 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off now. But I hope that I've given you some useful information, and I found it on eBay, so if you wanted to find it too, here's the product. Infinite Skin. Can't really see it that clearly, I'm sorry, but 80% luminance peel. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I have other videos. Feel free to watch those as well. Yes, I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye YouTube.